Hi everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Big smiles.
We made it. I'm so glad that we've reached the 13,890. We're way beyond now. Signature capturers are still signature capturing. Hopefully by tomorrow they're done with everything and can take a proper break. But we're so excited. And it means we can contest. There's obviously still some IEC admin and stuff to do, which we're going to be busy with. And then it's done.
But please like this live stream, share it. People need to know about OM and winning teams that actually make things happen, draw people in. People don't like to be on a losing team. Losing teams are normally dumped, and the best plan always wins. And that might take time, but in time, the best plan will always come up on top. And we trust this, so we stick to our plan. We don't deviate from our plan, and it's a very basic, simple plan, right?
I mean,
So this is just a part of the plan.
More signatures are coming in.
Yeah, more signatures, and you need to keep on sending them. You want to keep on capturing till 5 o'clock tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Till the last moment.
Yeah, we will
get as many signatures in as possible. Who knows what they will be needed for in future? So keep those signatures coming till tomorrow, 5 o'clock. We need to capture as many as we can strategically.
Yeah,
that's important.
So I think that's quite exciting that we got more than we need, and that's awesome. So now it's on to the candidates and payment. So I can't make payment now because we're still waiting for one candidate to get back to us.
Thanks, Waldo. Yeah, one candidate. But there's one province where you need more candidates, right?
No.
Not. Okay, so
There's one province where we need one candidate.
One more candidate.
No, just one candidate.
Just one candidate. Yeah. Where?
Free State.
Free State.
Yes. So we're waiting for a confirmation. I don't know if she's going to say yes or no. But if you're in the Free State and want to be a candidate and kind of align with OM's vision, then let me know. Thank you, Rainer. Thanks for being in this live stream. Just a shout out to Rainer De Beer of Liberty Fighters Network for promoting our signature collection drive numerous times on his channels. I think it helped a great deal. So thank you so much for that.
Meditate and connect. Yeah, thanks. The congratulations goes out to the team.
It does.
It's all the people that's done all the hard work. It's certainly not myself. It's certainly not Lauren. It's a massive team effort. We've estimated over 7,000 people, and as the signatures come in, that figure will probably climb. That people that were involved in the signature drive. So it's massive. It's not a small group of people. It takes a huge effort to achieve this in such a short space of time.
Waldo says there that Sondag ons gaan visvang.
Yes. Ja, that'll be awesome. Lekker gaan visvang. Langs die viswaters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Saturday we have Western Province athletics with our kids. So they all hope to do well. Parents are going to be like,
I'm going to be sleeping.
I'm sure you've seen Lauren like almost keeling over here in the live streams.
Especially last night.
Yes. But how do you love our own banner in the background? It'll stay here while the campaign's happening. So the people can get used to the OM logo. I think it's a beautiful logo. It really pops. What do people think of the OM logo?
Can't miss it.
You cannot miss it.
Opinion.
I think especially the youth, when you see it, it looks like many of the things they use on apps and things like that. So things that they are used to. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful design.
Stories on Instagram and Facebook, it has that circle around a circle.
Yep.
I didn't do that on purpose. It
happened by chance. Happened. Yeah. Yeah, Rainer, I want you to go to Parliament. So you've done so much work for the country, and I think you deserve and should be going to Parliament, fighting that fight there. I know you probably don't want to, but maybe if enough people beg Rainer, he will make himself available for things like that.
Okay, so what's next? We're going to obviously start the massive campaign. So we need
Andre
10 times...
says, go, Rainer, go.
Yeah. So we need 10 times the amount of signatures
Rainer
we
for
got
Chief
as
Justice.
Yes. I'll speak to Rainer later. Hope you don't go to bed early, Rainer.
Yeah, Rainer, keep your phone close.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, so after we finalized the payments and we finalized what's the other thing, the candidate list, then it's complete campaign season. That's going to be interesting. So rest, everyone that's worked so hard needs to rest a lot. Rest, take as much time as they need because we'll need the energy back a little later. It's just 2 months, a push of 2 months, right? Am I right?
Yeah,
March.
2 months of intensive.
Okay, where
pushing,
are we?
Yeah.
So, like 2/3 of March, whole of April, and most of May. So it's 2 and almost 3 months of intense focus. We'll see how far that gets us. We'll see how much media coverage we get, but then we'll also do our best to make media coverage. Interesting story. I did an interview on 360 Experience. What? 360 Experience, yes, with Thomas. And unfortunately, after a beautiful 40-minute interview, we ran into technical difficulties. But I think the audio or something wasn't recorded. So we're going to redo that interview on Saturday, actually.
Okay.
So I'll have to pop home
Okay,
while you're with
that's
the kids.
fine.
And then another interview I did will be on Facebook at some point. I'm not sure when, but I'll send the links out. It's just the beginning, and I'm very excited. We're going to need lots and lots of teams. Lots. We're going to need people to help put up posters. We're going to need people to help hand out flyers, man info tables. And then, of course, comes the fundraising for more info table packages and posters and adverts. So it's still a long stretch, but it's just 3 months. And then it's over until the next elections, of which we'll probably start preparing for pretty quickly.
Yeah, very, very soon. I actually told Lauren earlier that this is the second big campaign that you've led where there's been success. And something happens to Lauren where she needs something to go against her, where she just becomes a different beast.
I'm very chill 99% of the time.
Until they mess with you
I have more
and
signatures,
the people. Yeah.
So I think it's awesome that we were given this challenge. I didn't know how we were going to react to the challenge. It would have been tremendously tragic to miss out on these elections. Like I said, the publicity, in my opinion, is worth all of it. All of the money in the funding.
Well, that's
everything.
what the original decision was, but now it's go, go, go.
If we get, okay, so say we got 14,000, 15,000 signatures. If we get 10 times that in votes, we'll probably get 2 to 3 seats.
Oh, it'll be more.
It always depends on the voter turnout
Yeah,
as well as the amount of parties contesting. We don't know either of those things. Yeah. Those are X and N, or X
There's
and Y.
already people celebrating, Marlene.
There is in Durban. They're having a braai. They've popped the champagne. They are way ahead of us in Durban.
They don't mess around. But this has certainly brought things alive. And all of a sudden you can see Ohm's YouTube channels growing. The Twitter's going crazy. When people achieve something like this, people want to be a part of success. And this has been a huge success, hasn't it? I mean, 11 days, literally, when the realization set in, the deadline was given. There was 11 days to go when the deadline was given.
So the question becomes, what else can we do?
Yeah, what else is possible, people? So seats in Parliament is super important. And who knows? Ohm could get 500,000 votes with mainstream media exposure, even more. So the candidates, there's way over 20 candidates, close to 30, right? So that should cover a massive voter turnout.
Close to 30.
Yeah, so a big voter turnout.
I could still tentatively add a couple. I haven't responded to about 2 or 3 people that I must still respond to.
So hopefully, and the timeline for candidate preparation is also that short. It's ridiculous.
We did not do what we set out to do for candidates. So I feel so uneasy, but we have to just work with what we have.
Yeah.
I think a lot of candidates might feel that tentativeness. Thanks, Andra. Andra is one of our candidates in the Northern Cape. The clock against the wall was replaced temporarily for the next 3 months, maybe. Yes. Everyone needs to see that logo.
Absolutely. Everywhere. Just to make people aware.
We did the impossible. Now we work on the miracle. I see it as a miracle. In 11 days.
People make miracles happen.
In 11
days. You also,
days,
by working hard, create more luck.
11 days ago, I think we had less than 4,000 signatures, or around 4,000. And now we have...
You had to get 9,000 and something signatures.
Yes.
I think the average per day needed to be 9,070 something.
Sure.
something like that per day.
No, that's impossible.
Yeah.
9,000.
900, sorry.
Thank you.
So under 1,000 per day.
That's correct. 990 actually.
I think it was 970 something.
Somewhere around
Because it
there.
was 11 days, with the amount of
Yeah.
signatures required. So it was a huge effort. And if you think of the amount of people that took part in this and what this represents, the fact that people will be able to vote for the first time to get rid of the party system. Isn't that awesome? To change the governance system, the first time ever.
We've matured as a country.
Yeah, a lot of people don't actually think of OM as just another party out there. They don't really make the time or the effort to see what OM is about, read the OM constitution, read the manifesto, and see that OM is actually there to change this governance system. I can't wait. I mean, I've been wanting this for so long. You figured it out that there's a massive problem. Laid it bare because you were there in the belly of the beast. And it's now culminated in this. This is history in the making.
Or the beginning. The beginning. Of history
No. The history started in 2017.
Okay, but it's still early. It's in its infancy.
No, it started in 2014.
So I think
when you wanted to vote for the first time.
Yeah, I did start then. The heartwarming thing is how many people sent in signatures who I've never heard of ever.
Yeah.
And I just hope they also vote for him.
And get their family to vote for him. If OM gets into the mainstream media and the idea or the concept gets out there, the support could be massive. I don't know how big that's going to be. It's difficult to say. But based on the social media presence and exposure that we have, getting a seat in Parliament is basically a given. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Or few.
Yeah, a few.
Hardy says, when people asked Roseanne what the form was for, she had a short sales pitch about OM going to reduce government size and empower communities. People immediately signed. That's awesome.
Did you get an increase in views on social media?
You
definitely did, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the views on this channel went plummeting because most people just want to see sensational things. So on this channel, the views just dropped right off to about 1,000 or just over 1,000 views per video. Where normally it would be 4,000 or 5,000 views.
People are probably tired of hearing about signatures. Shame.
Well, no, it's not that. The people on the channel want sensation. The year-to-year sensation. So you could literally see who's really interested.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Well,
but on the other platforms,
I'm sensational.
Certainly, especially now. Yeah, we will get it done again, Andries. I mean, the aim was to get a seat in Parliament because the first thing is to get the exposure, right? That is why I'm contesting in 2024. Remember, you were actually considering not contesting in 2024 because the aim was for 2026.
Oh, initially,
and then 2029. That was the
original plan. My original, like really early.
I just need to fix this camera. It's not OCD. It's just I'm a Virgo. Sorry.
Okay. I can't focus when you're being OCD.
Oh, come on.
What was I saying? The initial strategy was to only contest when we knew we were going to get the majority. But I see now that being involved in elections is what gets the momentum to get more people on board. So we're doing it. Hi, Spirit Integration Coats. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, channel supporter, welcome. Thanks for being a channel supporter.
Adrian, I can give you the thing to print.
Can we get posters like the one
and
behind you?
And then you can print it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
We're obviously going to print for the elections, but later.
So, yeah, fundraising is going to be one thing. So
we worked out for like 80 info table packages and 5,000 posters, not including hardboard. Is going to be about 300,000 rand.
Well, we can raise that chop, and then the people can have their own poster sticking onto hardboard parties, right?
Yes.
You put it up in strategic areas, but I think just with the social media campaign, I mean, presidencies have been won on social media campaigns, and speeches around the country. You're ready to get on a plane, or you're going to drive?
I don't know. We'll see. Tour bus.
Goodness.
Brother Cooper says they're here for Dez's beautiful rants. I have to agree. People do seem to love those.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pointless. They must listen to what I'm saying. And for some reason, a lot of people have a problem believing that Lauren could come up with the plan and idea for him.
I finally
That is
realized.
not me. They have an issue with that.
I finally realized why moms seem so rude to me. It's because they think I'm young. They think I'm a sister or whatever.
Yeah,
I
they do.
realized that when I was out with my kids, and this woman was flat ignoring me. Our kids were playing, and she was ignoring me. Eventually, I made conversation to find out that she's shocked to know that I was the mom, and then.
Yeah.
So people aren't always rude when you think they're being rude. There's usually a backstory.
More signatures.
More signatures. There's
Wow,
too many
a lot more
signatures.
signatures.
No, yeah.
Your inbox got flooded earlier, so people couldn't send. So people were sending to other email addresses.
Oh, yes.
Your inbox crashed.
Forgot about
So
that.
you need to go and look at all the other inboxes now.
There's more.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Oh my word. Did you only see it now?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, shame.
Okay. But that's good. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
Another channel supporter. Thanks, Wanda.
I wonder.
But it's really wonderful to know that such a massive base of people took part in this. And I want to thank everyone that's done that, because I want my kids to have a free future where the government isn't spying on their every move, not monitoring, tracking, and tracing everything they're doing, where they can just enjoy their hobbies and just find a spouse one day, raise a family, do all the normal things people enjoy to do, not needing a permit to have a bride, not needing permission to leave your neighborhood. All these things are coming if we don't do something. And the people that are begging and pleading for the status quo to remain in the Western Cape, I feel really sorry for you, because you will not recognize this place by 2030. You will not recognize it. If you understand the plans afoot that the ruling party in the Western Cape is literally given itself over to, you want to move out. So we need to fight it and change it. And you will lay it bare, and all the other candidates will lay it bare in Parliament.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be nasty.
Yeah.
Julius afoot. It's going to be hectic.
They
don't say anything against the fancy meals that they eat after they leave Parliament.
I want to actually live stream that stuff. No. At 1:00 is lunch, and you order from a restaurant, the internal Parliament restaurant. 2:00 is the Parliamentary sitting starts. So you are full. You're stuffed. I've been invited to a few with my previous work experience. You're so stuffed by the time you sit in your seat that you're exhausted. You can't think straight. It's actually very subverting overall. It's so clever.
So you're going to lay it bare for everyone to see. I think people are going to be so furious when they actually see what's going on.
First to go, in my opinion, get rid of those lunches. Yeah. We can all bring jam sandwiches in our lunch boxes.
Oh, whatever you want to eat.
We don't need to eat on taxpayers' money.
Hi, Vonnie.
Yes,
the Bella Bowl. Just remember, things like that won't even exist with own candidates in a direct election system. They're not going to tolerate nonsense like that.
Lana, that's exactly why half of Parliament is sleeping.
Yeah.
How do you stay alert in a stuffy room with a massive agenda, listening to people go on about boring stuff after you've just eaten a full meal? It's impossible.
That's why all that paperwork is put together by people overseas.
That's why I thought
in your face.
My hypothesis was the entire culture of the system, which is Westminster. It comes from Britain.
Yeah.
All of it.
August House.
All of it was used to control politicians who control people.
There we
on
go.
Purpose. The length of the meetings, the length of the agendas, the house rules, the food, the everything. All of it.
Don't you just want to stuff it all up completely and redo the whole lot? What are your plans? What do you feel? If you could be the president in the new system, if you were elected president in the new system, what would you do in your first 3 months?
Lower taxes. Immediately. Yeah. Before we do the reforms, lower it immediately so everyone can just breathe. Firstly, lower fuel prices, lower all those kinds of levies and things. first so people can breathe. I think that's definitely at the forefront because that's how you strengthen the economy. And then even though it won't,
That's not that's you as
yeah,
a
no,
person.
me,
Just
me, me,
as
me,
as an individual
me.
in the new system. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can vote in the new system for whoever you want. Will just change the system.
You know what I'd also do?
What?
And this is me. I mean, I'm a Aquarian. What? I'm a I in what? I don't know what aspect of me this is, but I would probably declare a public holiday and be like, chill, people, don't work. Go to the beach or something. So I'd declare.
The businesses will hate you.
I know.
Goodness.
No, business was properly closed. People must have a proper public holiday. Just
They
to
mustn't pay people to be there.
no, like go chill. And this is why it's important to have food storage so that you can take a break. So you don't need the economy. Do you remember the days when all shops were closed on Sundays, for instance, and early on Saturdays, and how peaceful it was in the roads when everyone just rested? Everything's about consumerism now. So I think people need a break. So give people a break physically and a break with tax. I don't know what
can't
else
force
to do.
him to take a break.
No, I can't.
So those businesses are still going to pay someone a lot of extra money
Well, then
to
they
be
get
there.
extra money. Then the businesses hate me. And then that makes up for the fact that they have less tax to pay for a little while until we do the reforms. And then the school curriculum, I'm going to rip to pieces, like physically. Like I'm going to burn it. We can have a burn the textbook day. What do you think about that, people? Where we all get together and, oh, shame, the
There's
climate.
another
The
aquarium.
climate change people are going to go out of their minds, but we can have a day where we burn all the school textbooks.
One day, no shops are allowed open day. And no adverts. No advert day.
I hate marketing, yes.
Oh,
But
my
anyway,
word.
it's an entire industry. It's an exciting industry, but I do believe it's caused some problems. Yes, burn the books. We're going to burn the textbooks. But we will build more libraries.
Yeah, we want lots of books, definitely. Those textbooks is just propaganda. What a load of nonsense.
So I actually went to P&A with the kids. It's all of our favorite shop. And because of all the art supplies. And then I thought, okay, let me look at the textbooks. It'll be nice to. Sometimes you can get a book and it covers a whole lot of things in one. And it's easy to just give the child and then they go through it.
For homeschooling.
Yeah. And then I got hold of a natural science book. Photosynthesis, animals, everything you can think of. And then it wiggled CSE in there as well. So it went beyond human reproduction and spoke about sexual relationships as well. And I thought, sure, the government's done such a good job at circumnavigating the whole LO, keeping my child out of LO debate. And they've infiltrated every subject with Book Bride Day. They've infiltrated everything with the CSE ideology. Shocking.
Yeah, we just need to get a grip again on basic things.
Yeah.
And
I would want to get the rail transport sorted again.
Yeah, that's super important.
And ESCOM.
Because it'll help with a lot of the pollution.
So less tax. Kick out a rigid school system. Declare a public holiday. Work on a railway track plan, public transport plan, and work on more power, more nuclear power.
And we have the absolute funds to do that. The people in the country have sufficient funds. If you look at how much money we are literally, I want to say pissing away, but I'll say throwing away.
But you just said it now anyway.
I wanted to. It is sickening. It is really sickening. And even the salaries of the people in Parliament is not the worst problem. The government, the people that work in government, that are permanent employees, not public representatives. It is massive. How many millions of people do we employ there? Is it like 2 million? Something stupid.
I think creating a task team with personalities like yours.
Oh, I will love to go in and just kick butt.
To go into government administration.
Push. Oh, it's going to be fun.
But you also know a lot of people that are good at that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
brilliant. And awesome. Then clean up squad in the neighborhoods, The gangs ain't going to be doing. They're either going to have to join us, clean up the act and join us to clean out the rest, or we're going to clean them out. And then the clean out is going to be quite a clean out. Because I don't believe in the death penalty. I believe in you suffering so freaking badly that you wish you were dead. That's what I believe in. I also believe in instant justice. So you should be able to defend yourself. So don't vote for me. Die stront sal spat. I can guarantee you that.
I think
Rather
that makes
pick
people
Lauren.
want to vote for you more, but anyway.
Rather pick Lauren.
Oh, Anna-Marie, yeah, the health and mental health systems. They are not healthy systems in this country.
No,
All the
definitely
systems need to change. So it's going to be a while to get people there. But, I mean, we have the vision.
Hardy, you don't remove anything. You, in parallel, create something new. So that is a super important tactic.
It will release the Kraken.
Yes, the Kraken. Absolutely. You make it irrelevant. That's what you do. So you create something where it's no longer necessary. And releasing the Kraken, yeah, absolutely. We have to prepare for that. We're doing it. That's why we do Omega training, people.
We're supposed to be able to be on a T-shirt. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
it's a bit long.
Sure, but it's got the values and principles of OM.
You can try.
At the moment, the camera is zoomed on our faces so that if we put something close, you can see it focuses. So you can show an item like the flake that Lauren ate, and it should focus on it. Let's see. See, it zooms in on it, and then you go there. So the pose is a bit blurry. If I take that away, it should be better. It should focus on everything. There we go.
No, you went blurry for a bit.
Yeah, but now can you see the poster? It's trying to focus on everything now. So it's got all the values and principles of OM and all the social media goetermajiggies. Okay, let's focus us.
But after we have seats in Parliament, then we can call upon our member experts to contribute to changing legislation. So we will definitely have a team of people within OM itself that will act as advisors to whoever has seats in Parliament to rewrite legislation.
So all MPs have advisors. So that is definitely something to consider. So there's many people that could be advisors to MPs that
so
are
we're
elected
going to
Parliament.
go, but paid or unpaid as well.
Yeah.
We're going to be going into legislation phase if we get a seat, and I hope we do, and I think we will. We will go into legislation phase, where we look at all the laws and the Constitution and rewrite it all and throw a lot out. So that by the time we have the support to change the Constitution, we also have the laws in place immediately.
Louise Fick, that goes without saying. In fact, you believe that for the first many years of their lives, they should just be playing with dirt
Art
and all
and
this.
music and sports and free time.
That's what they should be doing.
Yeah.
This nonsense. We cannot let our country follow the rest of the world. I mean, our president just goes and says, we will implement the fourth industrial revolution. BD, robot.
Yeah,
I
with
mean,
kids,
really.
I don't think they need any formal subjects up until about 14, actually.
Kids can learn very quickly. I mean, if you look at our kids being homeschooled, they are teaching themselves. They are so far ahead of where I was at that age. Like streaks ahead.
Ban school homework, definitely. I hate
homework.
There
cannot be homework at schools. That's utter nonsense. The parents should not be back at school for 12 years. That's shocking. There's many things that'll change. And like you say, you'll encourage people to homeschool first. So that'll be the first option.
It goes in line with
with government.
Yeah, local government. It's self-governance, family governance, community governance, then local, then national. So the first norm should be homeschooling. Then cottage schooling. And then absolute desperation is private or public schooling, and that should one day become weird. Like, wow,
why are you doing that?
School? Like,
yes,
why?
that should be the odd thing.
Yeah.
And if you create a society where people work with their hands again, where arts and crafts and artisans become normal again, then we can use technology to our advantage. Technology doesn't have to control us. Because at the moment, cell phones are becoming an extension of us. The whole idea is that we become androids, and we're already there. In fact, the software on the phone is called Android, like literally.
Yeah.
For a reason. We are becoming one with a phone. I mean, we see kids walking around and the phone is on them permanently.
Shocking.
And then the next phase with fifth generation technology is for there to be no more phone. And I've spoken about this at length in the Double O Days meetings in the past. These plans are laid out meticulously. And I'm not joking when I speak about this. These things are being spoken of openly. They are not hidden agendas. They are open agendas. People just don't want to understand what they mean. And if you hear someone pushing this new technology that can be used to spy on people, the government should have no control over any technology that can take people's freedoms away. People should be strong enough to donor the police, donor the military, donor the government, pluck some the whole lot out if they want to. That is how strong the people in the country should be, and that's exactly what
That
we're
means
doing.
government will behave itself so
Yeah,
people
they
don't do
have to,
that.
because the people will freaking murder them if they don't freaking behave themselves. And this is what we need to prepare for. If you do that, you are the government. We, the people, for real, not for twak like in the US, for real. So that is what we are preparing through our MEGA training. That's what we are doing. So this is not just political. We are doing something very practical about this. Very important. And this, yeah, how many people do we have? 80 something, right? Our first year, a MEGA training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80 something.
So this is not just about politics. This is not just a party doing a small thing. Once the party side is done and we're in the new system, will continue to teach people things so that a real democracy can actually flourish in the country.
Yeah, it's scary. I keep imagining people waking up with Apple sunglasses, walking with. Yeah, sorry, my eyes.
Dystopian nightmare, yeah. And anyway, that's kind of negative. You got the signatures and you did it live. Who of you actually attended the live stream where Lauren put in the last 5 signatures? I actually shared it on Twitter earlier, so if you haven't, head over to... Oh, let me give you the link. Let's get the link for that. For your live stream.
And she'll still share the payment. My words, I've run out of words since this thing.
Oh, shame, man.
But I'm looking for a free state person. I'm waiting for a free state person, so I'm gonna just message her later.
Yeah, urgently.
But otherwise, I need a free state person. Otherwise, we can only do 3 regions, and that will be heartbreaking.
For those that haven't watched it, go and watch Lauren do it. I missed it. I was working at Coburg, so yeah, we're busy removing the first steam generator out of 3, out of Unit 2. Then we'll swap them out, get that unit started up again.
Yeah.
Rom. Oh, shucks. Yeah, lots of comments. There's really a lot of people in this live stream. It's really awesome that we've managed to wake up the algorithms and people can see us again. I think a lot of people just didn't know what was happening because the algorithms are working against us. And now it looks like they've awakened and there's excitement for to get the 13,890 signatures in like such a short span.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking.
That's ridiculous.
The whole time this was happening, I was like blaming myself for being such a last minute person because I could have been making videos about this in November and December.
Yeah, but you didn't know the outcome of the Concord case. Nobody did.
No, because the IEC didn't have their forms ready. I thought they
had no idea.
I thought there was no rush.
Well, they weren't giving training, nothing.
Nothing like that. And because training was still
No, they didn't tell you how to do it. They had no idea themselves.
Well,
because the Concord hadn't ruled yet, so the legislation wasn't cast in stone. Remember, the Concord changed the legislation in December.
Yes, the other thing, IEC had just started their training.
Yeah.
When the president announced. So based on all those things, I thought we had time. Never assume you have time is the moral of the story.
Well, of course, the president went for the earliest date that he possibly could. And just took the time away.
Yes, of course, infrastructure. We have to focus on waste management and proper treatment.
Big time. So, MEGA, we deal with it. We train everyone in all of those things. In fact, the next module deals with that.
But there's a longer term problem here.
Yeah.
The model of urbanization that has been taken root
a total mess.
For the past century is one of the biggest problems. So we want to create prosperity. We want to have a widespread prosperity footprint, not just concentrated mass consumerism in city centers. This is one of the biggest problems.
AJ Risam Zanzi also got 12 million rand from the Oppenheimers. Okay, so let's focus on us here in this chat. And what we've done without the 12 million rand of the Oppenheimers. Okay.
Do we know which other smaller parties made the signature cutoff? One party that I was speaking to, the Unemployment Party, whose signature form we shared, they are going as an independent.
So those are other options available to people. If you only have 1,000 signatures, they can run as an independent, and people can support them that way.
Some party leaders have joined other parties as candidates just for this year. So it's like an agreement they've made just for this year. But I don't know for sure who's who in the zoo. We still have to get through our mounds of paperwork and candidate stuff. Then the IEC needs to confirm they're happy with all of that. And then we will be confirmed on the ballot along with whoever else.
But some donations have come in, so at least you have the total to pay across.
Yes.
So isn't completely
No,
bankrupt.
we have the total to pay across, but now
Okay.
my problem is Nedbank has a 250,000 Rand transfer limit. So I need to make the payment over 2 days probably.
Not probably.
I'm trying to think how else I could do it. Maybe a direct deposit from the bank itself. Exactly.
Yeah, I think something like that, you're going to need more people there. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a mess. We don't know Ferdy. We don't know who else made it. I mean, Bossa announced they made it.
Yeah, for national.
Apparently, UIM is 90% there. I don't know who else there is. I can't remember.
It'll be great if the people that have in the past said that they would support a direct election system, if they're on the ballot, because they can work together, or it's possible for them to work together towards that system. Because you're going to have your work cut out to convince other people.
Hardy, so on my app, I changed my limit from 15,000 to 250,000. 250,000 is the maximum on the app. Are you telling me I can go and inside and ask them to increase it even more? If that's the case, then that's the solution.
Pay them in coins, Phil. Are you going to sit and count?
As a protest, that would get media attention. Keep that in your back pocket for future mobilization efforts, please.
Oh, yep, sign a form and it's done. And then you can make the payment.
Do I need my signatories to sign too?
That's the problem. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm telling you now that's going to be the case. And if you can't get hold of them, you're screwed. So you should make a payment today and tomorrow, and time is running out.
I'm not going to be able to get them to the bank tomorrow.
No.
For
what it's worth, I'll visit again IEC and speak to them.
IEC, Lauren, how did the interview
go?
go?
We have 200 people watching. Welcome to all of you.
Cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
The interview did not go. It went, but then it didn't get successfully recorded. Like
There was a sound issue.
I could see that the interviewer, Thomas, was recording. I could see it was being recorded the whole time. It said recording happening. But when you went to go fetch that recording, it was nowhere to be seen. So
from Zoom?
No, use Skype.
Oh, Skype, okay.
Yeah.
You should have used Zoom.
Yes, well done, everyone. It really has been a group and team effort. It's been amazing.
But now a lot more work to get as many seats in Parliament. There's many candidates ready to go, right? Serious about going to Parliament, yeah?
They are.
And kicking butt. So this is our time. This is for all of us. We're it.
Yeah.
We're going to do this. Any last words?
We need a Free State candidate, tentatively.
Anyone from the Free State in this chat that wants to be a candidate? Even if there's 2 or 3.
To get a regional seat.
Just explain that quickly.
Yeah. So there's 3 ballots. Provincial is one.
I'm going to sit back now.
Provincial is one of them. And we're not contesting provincial. Then
national. Because we want to get rid of provinces.
The national ballots the 400 seats have been broken down into 2 groups. A regional seat, which is broken down into the provincial barriers called regions. And then there is the actual normal seats in National Assembly. National Assembly is the one where we want to get votes. So to get a regional seat, you're still contesting at a national level, but you need to get all your votes from the region to get the seat to represent the region at national level. I didn't see your application, honey.
So it's sorted.
Cool. So you need to get every single votes from that region, whether it's Limpopo or Free State or whatever. And in regional, you actually have to get, we worked out around 80,000 votes for a seat, using the last election's data, compared to getting between 30 and 50,000 now in a national national, normal national seat. So it's very hard to get a regional seat at national level. However,
Hi, Stacey.
Hi, Stacey. In order to get a seat everywhere, so this is how it works. With the IEC, it costs 200,000 Rand to contest national. They made a stupid rule that you have to, if you contest national, you have to choose at least one region. So each region is 25,000 Rand. If I choose all regions, it comes to over 400,000 Rand. If I choose 8 regions plus national, it comes to 400 and something thousand Rand. And if I choose all regions and national, I get a discount, and that's why it's 300,000 Rand.
Jasper, we had over 14,000 signatures captured, over 14,500 signatures captured. The total was made at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, around 2 o'clock.
Welcome, Simon.
Thank you for signing, Simon and Simon's wife. An avalanche starts with a small snowball. Yep.
And it's just incredible how now didn't do digital signatures. Did online signatures. So that's where the problem came in for some people. They actually had a tick mark for a signature that you had to click instead of signing. So yeah. 14,506. Really stunning. But thanks to those people that signed. It's important that I've signed for other parties too. That people have a right to contest in elections.
Okay, now that Heine said he's going to be a candidate, I'm paying.
Yeah.
I'm paying.
Yeah, paying. Yeah.
Well, I'm paying as much as I possibly can.
Come, do it now.
Oh, I can. I was going to live it from. I'll live it from home.
You live it from home. Okay, you can go and watch on home just now.
Yes.
Wow, the views are just growing.
So go and subscribe to the Organic Humanity Movement.
Yes,
please.
go and subscribe to OM. Let me give them the link quickly.
Yeah.
I gave them the link earlier to the video where you did the live. The live. So Lauren did a live video, which I missed, unfortunately. I was at Coburg, but she phoned me. There it is. You can just go and subscribe to the OM's YouTube channel. It's growing. It's over 3,900 subscribers now.
So, okay, I need to speak to Heine because I need to make sure he's registered to vote in the Free State.
Heine, are you registered to vote in the Free State?
And then we're good to go. That's amazing. Let me message him quickly.
Yes, he's registered to vote. 3 of the 4th.
That's good. So
awesome.
Now we are everywhere. Now we can do it.
Okay.
So that confirms that should the IEC be happy with everything, we will be on the regional ballot as well as the national ballot.
So in 9 regions, you can vote on the regional ballot for OM and on the national ballot, the provincial ballot. What are we going to do with that?
We're not.
Just we don't believe in. You write in OM.
We don't believe in.
Does not believe in provincial government.
You're not. It's
no,
illegal.
sorry.
Take it back.
I take it back.
Vote with your conscience.
Yes. Do whatever.
More signatures. That's super cool. Okay,
this is more signatures coming in.
Okay, awesome, people. I'm gonna just do a couple of things and then I'm gonna live stream the payments.
So yes, be ready for the live stream.
I'm hoping. I don't know if this is possible. I'm hoping I can do half the payment as an EFT and half the payments as like an online.
But you'll be able to do the next part of the payment tomorrow, so that's fine.
Okay.
How can the IEC not accept that?
Yeah, as long as I get the money.
There's a direct channel. Just go there, subscribe, and then you'll get the notification. We'll put it on our Telegram channel and various other places. But this movement where we want to elect our president directly, elect our MPs directly, so that the corruption that we have now cannot take place anymore. The tenderpreneurship, all of these things is going to become almost impossible because you can't have this party gang fighting each other. I mean, it's the saddest thing.
Good news, Margot said that if you take into account the unregistered people and all the rest, we have closer to 18,000 people who signed for us. That's cool. That's inching closer to what we need to get at least a seat.
Yeah. Yeah, the last seat in the last elections was they got with 31,000 votes.
Okay, so people join me on OM in about 15 minutes. I want a little bit of a break and drink something. And then
Just
all I
after
want
9.
to say is that the next 3 months should be extremely transformative, but it's also going to take a lot of hard work and dedication from whoever's willing. It's going to be hard work, but it's just 3 months. Then it's over.
Yeah, and you're going to have to, I will gooi in the first 1,000 Rand donation, and that's a lot of money for me. But I will definitely, and it's best to, if you want to donate to to do it to the OM's bank account directly, right? But pay fast, the commission's not that massive.
There's a commission. Like someone donated 2,000. We ended up with like 1,948 or something.
Well, that's not bad.
That's not
I mean,
bad.
many of the other
Not the
things are,
worst.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So don't do donations on YouTube. Do it directly to the bank account. YouTube takes like 30%.
If not
So
more.
yeah.
Okay. We'll see
Thanks
you on
everyone
home for the payment
for the
soon.
payment.
Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye.